Do you have a tendency to give other people unsolicited advice? Hmm? Kind of like me right now, right? I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you about it. Do you find yourself having conversation with someone that they are telling you about some problem that they have, and you immediately want to tell them, oh, you know what, you should try this, you should try that. Oh, it happened to me too, and this is what helped me. And it could be that obviously you're doing this not of like from a point of, oh, they don't know and I'm gonna tell them. No, no, no. It's really coming from your wanting to help other people. You really have a genuine desire to help others. You don't want them to suffer, right? So you will share your experience. You will tell them what worked for you. What did you read? What did you hear? And what they should do. I was doing a lot of that too, like right now, right? But when I was reading a book about codependency, I realized that it was really coming this desire for me to help others, also from the place of wanting to be useful. Yeah, and it sounds kind of weird, like, really, how is that? Because you see, I read if someone grew up in the dysfunctional family and they did not get their needs met, um, and on top of that, their true self was not really accepted in that environment. Let's say someone likes singing, but then they've been told, like, shut up, you really not that good at singing, you suck, your voice is just disgusting, whatever. And you get the gist. And so that child thought, well, I'm not gonna sing again because it upsets people, and I want to be in this group, I want to belong to this group, because obviously it's out of survival. So the child was not gonna sing again. So when this part of us being hidden from other people, um, we know we're not being loved, even if they tell us that they love us, because we think, how is that you could love me if you don't even know me? You don't like the parts of me that I hidden, and you don't even know about the parts I hid. So you don't even know me. How can you love me? So, out of survival instinct, we need to belong to a group. We need to still survive. So, how are we going to be there? How can we belong? By contribution, by feeling useful. So, when someone is in the trouble, we're always there. We're going to help them, we're going to protect them, we're going to be all of that. And just think about it in the work environment. Do you have like coworkers that you always want to help? Like, you see them struggling with something and you're like immediately jumping in, like, let me help you with this. Do you allow them to help you? Probably not. Yeah, talking about boundaries here. It's not that you need to place the boundaries for other people not to abuse you, but you also need to place the boundaries to not abuse yourself by jumping in somewhere where you're not supposed to even jump in. If somebody does not ask your opinion or what they should do, don't give it to them. And you can say a sentence, say, I have an idea what you can do. If you want to hear it, I can tell you. But you really need to feel in, because some people, they just want to vent. Because when we're listening to other people, that's how they handle stress. They feel heard, they feel not alone, and that kind of takes care of a lot of things. You probably learn many times when somebody's in trouble, you give them advice that they didn't even ask, and they're not doing it, and then you get upset. Then you get your feelings hurt because, like, I was trying to help them and they didn't even help me. Oh, they don't love me. And then we're not feeling wanted, and then we feel like we'll not survive. Yeah. And on top of that, you cannot change other people. You cannot make them to feel healthy for you. You cannot make them be happy for you. Everyone has his own path, same as you. So you let them be them, and you let to be yourself you. And then you just kind of pay attention. What do your conversations look like? And then just try just a little bit, little steps. Allow yourself to not give any advice to anyone. Just listen. Just being there and listening to them and agreeing whatever they're saying. And even if they come with the conclusion that they need to come up with something else, like, oh, I think I should do this, you let them. You let them. If that is their lesson to learn, that's their path, instead of trying to tell them that they need to do something differently. Yeah, so try that and leave me a comment below and let me know how did that go. Yeah. And if you need a little help with the stress management, come and register for the session with me at the website beamazingyou.com. See you there.